asked my student what item he had, and he looked me dead in the eye. Ms. Rivera, I have a gun. I laughed. Okay, tap it against the table. A solid thunk came from behind the divider. That did sound heavy. Sounds real, I said, picking up the rubber knife from my side. I've got a blade. I tapped mine against the desk, hollow and light. A few students laughed. We were playing that TikTok divider game in my college drama class. Perfect for Foley students. 3 rounds. First, you guess if they're lying. Second, you ask them to describe or prove they have it. Third, you tell them to demonstrate it. Earlier, I'd shown everyone how it worked with 2 volunteers. I have scissors. Describe them. Metal, orange handles. Cut something with them. Snip. That's the game. So I asked who wanted to play with me next. And to my surprise, the quiet kid who never participated in anything raised his hand. I was actually excited about it. He walked to the front, grabbed something without me seeing, and we set up the divider between us. Your turn to guess, I said, setting my fake knife down. Are you lying? Silence from his side. That was weird. Hello? I leaned around the divider slightly. He was just sitting there, staring at the gun in his hands, not holding it like a prop, holding it like it was real. My stomach tightened. Is that from our prop closet? I asked slowly. He didn't answer. A few students were watching now, the energy in the room shifting, because that looks really realistic. He looked up at me then. His eyes were empty. It is real. Someone gasped. I forced a laugh, trying to keep things light. Okay, good acting. But seriously, where'd you get that one? I don't remember ordering anything that detailed. I brought it from home, he said quietly, so it would sound real, to fool you. Then he laughed. Not a normal laugh, something hollow and wrong. My stomach dropped. He stood up. The divider fell away. The gun was definitely real. Black metal, actual weight to it. He raised it to his temple. My blood went ice cold. Put that down, I said, my voice shaking. Other students were noticing now. Sarah frozen in her seat, Marcus grabbing his phone. You said I was lying. His finger moved to the trigger. I proved I wasn't. Now round 3. The game is over, I said quickly. We're done. Put it down. No. His voice was so calm it terrified me. Round 3. You have to tell me to demonstrate it. That's how your game works, Ms. Rivera. Students were crying now. Marcus was whispering frantically into his phone. I took a step toward him slowly. I'm not going to tell you to do anything with that. We can skip round 3. You can't skip round 3. His finger pressed harder against the trigger. Scissors cut, knives stab, guns shoot. That's your rule. Everyone else had to do all 3 rounds. He pressed the barrel harder against his temple. So tell me, Ms. Rivera, round 3, what do guns do? I'm not saying that, I said, my voice breaking. You have to, he said louder, and several students flinched. It's your game. You made the rules. Everyone else had to finish all 3 rounds. His finger was on the trigger now, fully on it. Tell me what guns do or I'll do it anyway. My whole body was shaking. Please don't make me. Round 3, he screamed, and I'd never heard him raise his voice before. Never heard him speak above a whisper, and the sound made me jump. You're the teacher. You made the rules. Follow them. The words came out, barely a whisper. My throat so tight I could barely breathe. Shoot it. His finger squeezed immediately. The sound exploded through the room. Nothing like our prop guns. Deep and wrong and so fucking loud it rang in my ears. He dropped instantly, crumpling to the floor. And the blood. God, there was so much blood spreading across the tile. Dark red and wrong and real. Students screamed, scattered, running for the door. Sarah was making this horrible keening sound, hands over her mouth. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. Just stood there, staring at what I'd done, what I'd said. The words shoot it, echoing in my head over and over and over. Security burst through the door too late, radios crackling, but I was still frozen, still staring, still hearing my own voice saying those 2 words. My hands were shaking so hard I couldn't feel them. Someone was pulling me backward, away from the body, away from the blood, but all I could think was, he made me follow my own rules, the game I created, the rules I enforced, and he used them to make me tell him to die. I resigned the next day. I thought I was bringing a fun icebreaker to class. He turned it into his suicide plan.